Now let's talk about a way to check your work for derivatives and indefinite integrals. Now I've used this method many times, and I'm excited to share this with y'all. First, let's talk about a derivative problem. If you're using trigonometric functions, go to mode and make sure that you're in radians. Now go to y equals and enter in the function you're taking the derivative of. Now remember that these two expressions are equal. The left is normally what you would handwrite, and the right is normally what you would type into a calculator. Now when you're entering in this function into the calculator, make sure that you have parentheses around the numerators and around the denominators. Now go to Y2 and press Math, choose option 8. For the D blank part, enter in the variable button. You'll probably see an X on the screen. Enter in alpha and choose the button that has the main text saying trace and the green text above it saying F4. Choose Y1. Now type in a left parentheses, X, and a right parentheses. What this means is that y2 is the derivative of y1. Now enter in the variable button for x is equal to what part. This means that for each value of x in the table, y2 will be the derivative of y1 evaluated at that x. Now go to y3. Enter in the answer what you think is the derivative. Again, make sure that you have parentheses around the numerator and around the denominator. Press second and press the button that has a main text saying graph and the blue text above it saying table. Press the right arrow several times to make sure that you see both y2 and y3 on the same screen. Make sure that for each given x, y2 and y3 are approximately the same. They will not be exactly the same due to calculator error, but if they're similar enough, you have checked your work. What this means is that y2 is equal to y3, and y2 is a derivative of y1, and y3 is what we think our answer is. So that means that our answer is indeed the derivative of y1, the derivative of the original function. A very similar method can be used to check indefinite integrals. Go to y equals. Now y1, y2, and y3 are filled out from the previous problem. Clear out y1 and y3. Enter in your answer for y1. Now normally I like to enter in a random number for C, but for the purposes of checking your work it's not really necessary. Enter in the original function for y3. Now we want to see whether y2 is equal to y3. y2 is the derivative of y1, and y1 is our answer. So y2 is the derivative of our answer. Because our answer is supposed to be the indefinite integral of y1, it should be that y2 is the original function. We have set y3 to be the original function. So we want y2 to be equal to y3. If they are equal, then we have checked our work. Go to second table again. Press the right arrow enough times to make sure that you see y2 and y3 on the same screen. Make sure that for each value of x, y2 and y3 are very similar in value. They will not probably be exactly the same due to calculator error, but if they're close enough, then you go check your work.
Here's a link to a playlist which this video is a part of. It includes other similar videos about how to check your work using your graphing calculator for limits, for a derivative at a specific point, and for definite integrals.